I'm really excited for this launch and to see where we've come from, and to be honored to be a council member for Nalafem and see where we've come from the last 1 year and what we've been able to achieve together, and thankful for the Secretariat really for the hard work. It's been, we were together back in Abuja working on this strategy a few months ago with the fellow council members. It was quite an illuminating exercise we went through, and to get to really focus on the kind of areas we've come to present today, that you've been able to present today. It was really a lot of conversations, what do we include, what do we exclude, what are we missing? But I'm happy that at the end of the day, that strategy looks the way it is, and we've been able to reflect on that. More important, accountability for African girls and young women in different power rooms, decision-making, and making sure that they are in those rooms and that their voices matter, that they're not just attending meeting after meeting, but that their actual contributions are recognized and respected and incorporated in all the kind of policy decisions that we are seeing, both in country and at the continental level. We also reflected a lot on the violence against women in many of these processes, in many of these areas of political contestation, for example, and how we need to do better at, not just pushing more young women into these places, but to actually lay down strategies of protection and support, because it's still a violent world for young women, and being seen to contest for power ultimately it puts you in harm's way. So to recognize that this is risky business, basically, that many young women really lose their lives, they step back from the work because they are not protected. So making sure that as a movement, that we are doing all we can to put in strategies to really not just send people to support them in those areas, but to make sure that they are protected and we have their back, especially in the era of social media, where a lot of on violence aided online and also used as tools to blackmail many young people into silence once they kind of raise their voices at most of the injustices that we are talking about. So I'm really happy about that, but also in terms of the strategies that Nala is adopting, the one thing I'm also very passionate about is knowledge creation and owning our narratives, and looking at Nala culture and what that can be for the future, and what kind of, from the book, we just launched a book at the same time, I Am Nala book, and how we can actually curate and document our own stories of struggle and achievement, so that, younger people that come, or even our peers, can read and know that, this is how the journey looks like, and this is what the challenge before us is. So knowledge production is very, very important, in challenging narratives, not just giving counter narratives, but putting our stories as they are and saying, this is the story, this is what we are dealing with, and being able to also contribute to knowledge and leave something to a history that is a man's history on this continent, to continuously leave our footprint and document our own stories. So that's very, very important. And I'm glad that we were able to bring that particular part into the strategy. So thank you so much. I won't take much of the time, but it's been an honor to be part of this journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Rosebell. And we're very honored to have you. Imagine having you as creating the Nala culture. We're so honored to have you. No one would actually narrate the narrative from a decolonial lens better than you. So happy and very honored to have you.